Yo, what's going on, guys? About to drive back to Maryland, not Maryland, back to Kansas from Maryland. Let's talk Jonathan Isaac. Jonathan Isaac, we got to see him tonight. Had 15 points, a block, a few rebounds, an assist, and it was good. So let's talk about it. Jonathan Isaac out there. We got to see the man check in around the first quarter, halfway through the first, and everyone was stoked. The whole bench on both sides, everyone was clapping, everyone was going wild. And this is just the G League game, the Lakeland Magic. And it was really cool to watch. He checks in. He was playing with RJ Hampton out there, Kevon Harris, and a few other G Leaguers on this team. And it was fun to watch him go out there. A guy that last time he had played, he was one of the best defensive players in the league. Minister of Defense. He was averaging 12 points, 47% from the field, about 7 rebounds, 1.5 assists, and like 2.5 blocks. And that's the thing, when we saw Jonathan Isaac out there, he poked out the ball on the one of the first defensive, plays. He poked the ball out, it went out of bounds, and then next thing you know, at the end of the first quarter, this was a guy who was showing his versatility also let's talk about it. There was moments where he caught a ball and it slipped from him, but he showed the ability to attack the basket. Yeah, he missed some shots, but he was able to draw fouls. He looked hungry, he was attacking, and I think that's the biggest thing we need to talk about here, is that he was hungry, and I think he moved. I mean, he wasn't moving like what we saw Jonathan Isaac, 100%. I feel like he was moving well. For someone who's recovering over multiple leg injuries, he moved well. He rebounded. He's a guy who takes long strides. I'm not saying out there that I don't know if he was going 110%, but he was definitely giving his all. There was that nice play where he got the rebound, went almost coast to coast, and then dished it to the RJ Hampton down low. But then they had that play where it was a lob, basically. They threw it up to Jonathan Isaac. He caught it. He pump faked, got 2 guys in the air, and he finished under the basket. And that was very exciting to see him do. And that's something that I think we all wanted to see him do. And it was great. He got it. He caught the ball. That jumping ability, and basically what he did right there was something that if someone who was coming off a knee injury was hesitant, wouldn't have done. He got himself to get the and one. So I thought that was really good to watch, to see him play like that. It was really fun to be able to see our guy, Jonathan Isaac, not only make an impact, offensively, but defensively as well. He kept cutting to the basket and finishing inside, throwing down dunks and layups, and it was just good. It was good basketball right there. But at the end of the first, I felt like he was all over the place. As soon as he came in, you could tell this guy was an NBA player playing in the G League. He was way better than everyone. And just attacking the rim. I think the biggest thing for me was attacking the rim, off the bounce, going downhill, really trying to get there and finish plays. And I thought that was something you don't typically see. And he was playing against, Jalen Harris, who's actually a really good player in the NBA, a really good G League player who's a borderline NBA player, who the only reason he probably isn't in the NBA was he got suspended for a year for cocaine. And again, he had that fade around jumper. I really did enjoy what I saw from Jonathan Isaac out here. Again, it's a G League game. I know, take it with a grain of salt, but what the man was able to do, okay, because it's not like he played the full game, but he jumped up, blocked a shot at the rim. Literally, I know they still got the basket, but he went full coast. They still playing. He ran down, and it was a chase down block. Would have gotten the chase down block artist badge. But again, I just think seeing how he finished inside, he wasn't shooting as much, but I think he was just finishing inside to get that confidence up. And the man was the biggest guy on the floor, the most dominant guy on the floor. It was fun to watch. And I think this just goes to show how good, Jonathan Isaac can be. So just imagine this team with Jonathan Isaac. That'd be ridiculous. I think it's going to be something exciting to watch. I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below if there was anything I might have missed that you guys would have liked to hear from me. But that's basically it from me today, guys. I hope you guys do have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good jazz. It'll be much appreciated. But yeah, I think that's it from me, guys. Are you guys just as excited about Jonathan Isaac's, potential return? I really want to hammer home the point that Jonathan Isaac returning cannot be understated. This is a guy who we haven't seen in freaking forever. So for me, I think it's just the fact that we got to see him tonight actually play basketball and not look abysmal, I thought was awesome. And it's just him he was just headhunting, getting into his rhythm, and I thought that was the biggest thing from this and what we learned, and that he still got confidence in himself and his game, and that maybe sooner rather than later we'll see the old Jonathan Isaac and this injury isn't going to be as detrimental.